Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching a Business Morning coming to you live from Channels TV headquarters here in Lagos. You can follow us via our social media platform. My Twitter handle is at Bolaji Akiwale for Harriet, at Harriet Agbe, and for Bosin at Bosin Business. We'll be glad to hear from you. It's now time to look into the market, the commodities market, and we have joining us is Opeyemi Oguntade. She is an analyst with the Financial Derivatives Company Limited. Good morning, Opeyemi.
Good morning, Bolaji.
Thank you for taking out time to be with us here. Let's start off straight from the crude oil market, where we're seeing some kind of recovery here, but it's still below the $50 per barrel mark. What's your view about what is going on in the global markets?
I'm sorry, please, could you repeat that? I can hear you.
We're seeing the recovery in the price of crude oil in the international markets. The latest figure that we have show that it's recovered marginally by 0.14% to $49.59 per barrel. However, it is still below the $50 barrel mark. What do you think is responsible for this slight recovery?
Well, the Energy Information Agency released a report on Tuesday, and the report showed that U.S. crude inventories declined by 4.4 million barrels from the previous week, and this was about 3 times more than what analysts expected, which was 1.5 million barrels. So this contributed to the marginal increase in Brent crude prices, and the market is still oversupplied, however, so that's why you just have a 0.14% increase in prices.
There's still a bit of concerns for oil exporting countries like Nigeria, but let's move into other parts of the commodities market. Let's take a look at the non-oil products. I'm sure we talked about wheat yesterday on the program, and let's take a look at how the numbers are faring for the non-oil products.
Well, wheat prices, milk prices increased yesterday, or rather on Tuesday, but it's been coming down so far because there was a recent discovery that rainfall in Australia is actually defying what you would expect to happen, considering the El Nino weather conditions, and they're expecting the yields to increase to 21.6%, 21.3 tons, which is about 19% of what they expected. And then you also have the U.S. I mean, favorable weather conditions has also boosted yields in the U.S. So far we expect the market to be bearish in the near term.
Other products like corn, we have rice. Corn down 3.16% in its year-to-date change. I think this is one product that is in huge demand all over the world, while we have the price dropping at the moment.
Well, corn, why is corn? Well, in the U.S., I mean, the U.S. is one of the major exporters of corn as well, and this has contributed to the decline in Spain. Yesterday's decline was about 3.16%. But what we've noticed in the market of recent is that there are adverse weather conditions in the Euro area, and this is affecting their forecast for corn yield, notably France, which is the major grower of corn within the Eurozone. And there was a report showing that what you would expect, I mean, the corn plants are expected to be around 3 meters high during this period of the year, but what you have is actually that they are less than 1.5 meters high. So this is just, this is evident that the yields that you would expect from France in particular is going to drop. And then you also have about 16 analysts are forecasting that the yields will decline by about 16% to 62.6 million tons for corn. So I expect that in the near term, corn prices would be increasing for a bit due to what is happening in the Eurozone. But when you look at the global yields that you should expect for corn, it's about 194 million when you consider the US. So it should equalize over time. But for now, considering what's going on in the Euro area, which I expect corn prices to fall slightly.
So what's your outlook, especially for other products like cocoa and sugar? What's your outlook for these products?
Well, for cocoa, I mean, we still have a shortfall of cocoa supplies from Ghana and Ivory Coast, more recently Indonesia. But what we've seen in the market is there's actually a slowing demand from a major consumer, China, and so this is pushing down prices of cocoa futures. So in terms of outlook, pending the time when the Chinese economy recovers fully, I expect cocoa prices to continue declining. And then for sugar, sugar is not looking too good. I mean, the Indian government recently initiated a compulsory rule that sugar millers are to export millions of sugar into the global market. And the market right now is already oversupplied coming from Brazil. And the prices are currently around 11 cents. And this is really low. I mean, for sugar, I expect prices to still keep coming down. You have a year-to-date of about 24%, which is almost getting to 25. So for sugar prices, I expect them to keep going down in the near term.
All right, so Opeyemi, thank you for your time. That'll be all.
Thank you for having me.